School lunches, do we actually have a problem here, or is this a pile-on from the unions, the teachers and the media to make David Seymour look bad?
Well, I think the bottom line is, look, some of the lunches aren't up to scratch, but Seymour is all across the issue. I've got every confidence he's...
When you say they're not up to scratch, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, you get every day we get a story of a particular lunch.
Yeah, but why do we get a story every day? We get a story every day because someone's a whiner, don't we?
Well, yeah, maybe there's some problems with the lunches, but look, here's the deal. I mean, if you don't like the lunches, actually just go make a marmite sandwich and put an apple in the bag. And as a parent, I think parents should take responsibility for feeding their own kids. I'd rather the state didn't have to do so. It should be a parental responsibility. But the fact is that kids are actually coming to school with no lunch. I'm not willing to let them go hungry.
Yeah, but this is what I don't get. So you're hearing from teachers going that hungry kids can't learn, correct? Okay, fair enough. Yep. And when we do something about it, we still whine some more that the cellophane couldn't get done and I'm hiring too many people to distribute them. And the only sympathy I've ever had is they're late. They should be on time. I get that. Beyond that, you're just bitching. You're moaning. Yeah. If you don't want it, don't have it. So, I mean, at what point...
if you don't like it, make a sandwich.
Right, exactly. So at what point does the government go, if you're just going to complain about this, we'll save the money, thanks very much? Or is there an actual problem that Seymour needs to address?
No, there are some lunches that are not up to scratch and some delivery that's not up to scratch. And David and I have talked about it, and he's all over the detail. I have got every confidence he's going to get it sorted. And so he's right to actually keep chasing those issues down and making sure we're getting what we've contracted and the quality of the product, as well as obviously the on-time delivery of it. So, that's a reality. But I just say to you, there's always going to be people that are unhappy with school lunches, and I get that. And if you really are unhappy with it, for God's sake, go make a marmite sandwich and put an apple in a bag just like you and I had.
Look, I mean, there's lunches that aren't up to scratch. I've got every confidence David's all over the detail, and ultimately he will fix it. He needs to.
How is he all over the detail? Kids are getting melted plastic in their lunch.
Well, he's well aware of the issues and the challenges that we're seeing in some cases, but I've got every confidence he'll fix it.
Is he going to fix it?
Yeah, I've got every confidence. I've gone through the detail with him. He's detailed what some of the challenges are, and the important thing is he's accountable for fixing it.
Do you believe in the school lunches program?
Sorry?
Why did you tell parents this morning to make marmite sandwiches if they were happy?
No, I just said, look, the bottom line is, look, frankly, parents, we don't want to, it's not ideal the state's in the business of providing school lunches. It would be ideal if every parent did provide a lunch for their kid. But it's actually really important to me that we do have school lunches available because we don't want kids hungry and not learning at school. No, it's not a cop-out at all. I'm just saying to you that there is issues where food isn't up to scratch. David's all over it. He'll fix it, as he should, and I will hold him accountable.
Do you think some of it's just moaning?
Sorry?
Do you think some of it's just
not up to scratch and then you're putting the blame on parents?
No, it's an and. It's an and. Of course, if you don't like the food, ultimately, you can make a marmite sandwich and put an apple in a lunch bag, as I said before. That's quite possible. It's how we all went to school with our own lunches in the day. But it's not a cop-out. I'm saying we do need to provide a school lunch program. We are doing that. We're providing it to more kids. We are saving money, which means we're putting it back into health and education. There is food that's not... Sorry?
Are you prepared to call...
No, some of the food is not up to scratch, and as I said, David is accountable for it. He'll fix it.
Is there a world where...
I mean, it was his position that the state shouldn't be providing lunches to kids in school. I mean, you sound like now you're siding more and more with that perspective. No. Do you regret doing this in the first place?
No, I'm just saying to you that parents can also provide, under parental responsibility, lunches for their kids. It's not an unreasonable ask. If you can't, if you won't, I'm not having children that are hungry at school, therefore not learning, and therefore we need a school lunch program.